What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Also, thank you for being understanding and forgiving because I did, in fact, not make another video the next day like I said I would because Friday was tough, man. First day in over 4 years, I didn't smoke any weed, didn't smoke any Friday, Saturday, or today. So it's 2.5 days off the weed stuff, kicked it to the curb. It hasn't really been a battle, man. It hasn't been that tough because I know I have to. There's just no way I could do it. Cannot fuck off this drug test, cannot fuck off the school. So, it's not been a battle in that regard, but it's just been a little bit tough, and I'm not putting the THC in my body, and I'm used to it. I have not started taking the pills yet, though, so I have a 2-week supply, and I'm going to start taking these THC detox pills. I'm going to start taking them on the 7th, take them 7th to the 21st. Nor have I started drinking the green tea yet. Again, a 2-week supply, going to start on the 7th, but I have been drinking a gang of Fidalgo coffee. It's bomb. I have some coffee cups on the way. A homeboy said he saw one, and he thought of me, so he sent it. I think that's pretty cool. Then Fidalgo Coffee said they're going to send me a cup as well. They're probably at the P.O. Box. I have not gone down there, though, last couple days, because it's hot here in Bakersfield. My car's been acting up. I just lost AC. It comes on, it goes off. Back and forth. Now, if I'm leaving my house, I don't have AC. It's fine, because there's a dip on the street right over here. If I hit the dip kind of hard, my AC kicks back on. But that's not going to help me if I'm all the way at the P.O. Box. I get there, and I'm driving home. No air. Hell no. It's way too hot for all that. So even though I'm grateful and excited to get the coffee cups that I know are sitting down there waiting for me, I gotta wait till it cools off a little bit tomorrow, day after maybe, or I'll get it right down there. Anyways, it's been a little bit rough not smoking this weed. Last night, I couldn't sleep for nothing. I couldn't sleep and I was thirsty. So I kept getting up to get something to drink. All I had was Pepsi. No water. I don't want to fuck with the water. But I didn't have no juice, no milk, nothing like that. So I just drank a bunch of Pepsi. I go lay down. Probably the caffeine was fucking me. So I toss and turn. Then I had to pee. So I'd pee and then get up, more Pepsi. So it's like Pepsi, pee, lay down, toss and turn, drink a bunch of Pepsi, pee, lay down, toss and turn. It was a fucking nightmare. Hopefully I don't go through that again tonight. I have melatonin drops to help me sleep. They also give me a headache. And I also have kratom that I could take will help me sleep. But again, it gives me a little bit of a headache. So I'm just trying to just kick the weed, kick to the curb, see what's happening. Nothing to it, but to do it. More coffee, man. Alright then, so let's get on with this video. When you go to the hole, when I went to the hole at Soledad, it was single cells and O-wing. They also have the hole that had X-wing also. They had 2 people per cell over there. But an O-wing, it was single cells. So I get there and they send me a list, a workout list. It's not real hard, but it's real super long. Gang of stuff on there. You're either going to be doing 23 of whatever exercise it is, or 123. Starts off with 123 jumping jacks, a lot of squats, lunges, burpees, push-ups, all kinds of different things. Like I said, either 20 or 123. You have 10 days to get it down. Make sure you can do it because it's going to be at least 10 days before you hit the yard with everybody. You have to go through committee. And when you're not out there doing the yard, probably go to the yard every other day or so. When you're not out there doing the yard, they expect you to be doing it in your cell, which I wouldn't really do it. I would do my own workout, maybe 123 or things I like to do, but I wouldn't do that big old long thing in the cell by myself. Hell to the no. This is too long. I can't stay focused long enough to do that type of shit. Then Hot Rod ended up moving over from X-Wing. Came over to be my cellie. He wasn't my cellie, he just moved over to O-Wing. He was like a couple cells over at first. Then a month after that, he ended up coming in and being my cellie. And when he first moved in, he was a workout beast. He's always wanting to work out. So when he moved over, he's a couple cells over, he'd be telling me all the time, Splinter, you want to drive, dog? Sometimes I would, sometimes I'd be just, 10. Pulling that all move. Everybody does it. Because I wasn't fucking as dedicated working out he was, man. I did it because I had to, because I wanted to a little bit, but not to that degree. Anyways, one day we hit the yard. Hot Rod and I. This is after we were already cellies. He ends up selling up to me, like I said. Then I'm working out all the time in there. Because you want to feel like a piece of shit. Be in your cell and have your cellie driving all the time. Just fucking lay up in your bed and read your book. You'd probably get away with it. Your cellie probably wouldn't sweat you if you guys are homies. But, man, talk about feeling like a fucking piece of shit. Just laying there, up in the sack. So, when I was cellies with him, I'd work out all the time. One day we go to the yard. Do this routine. They have different yards. Separated by a chain link fence. Man, that didn't want to come out for nothing. I yank it out of there. This particular day, Hot Rod and I think not just this particular day, it's how it was set up. I don't know why I said this particular day. How it was, Hot Rod and I had our own yard. It's just him and I. And on the other yard, there's about 5 or 6 other guys. There's a lot of people in our yard too, but they leave. And now it's just Hot Rod and I. The cops can end up combining it to one yard. Because they shouldn't have a whole separate yard for just 2 dudes. But at the moment, it's just me and Hot Rod, 1 yard. And a bunch of skinheads maybe another wood or two, but mostly just skinheads. There's a lot of skinheads there. There's just been that riot with the blacks and the whites. And after a riot, the whites are involved in a riot, CDC. First thing they do after the riot, snatch all the skinheads up and get them off the yard. Because they know those ones that'll stir that pot, try to kick it back off again. So a bunch of skinheads in the hole, just waiting on a transfer, not there for any kind of disciplinary. So Hot Rod has this wise idea. When we get out to the yard, he goes, hey bro, we're getting ready to do the routine. Now when we do the burpees, pivot. One guy go down, like that. Just pivot. You don't both go down at the same time. That's what Hot Rod wanted to do. Hold on. Alright, that's what Hot Rod wanted to do. He goes, hey bro, let's just represent Bakersfield to the fullest. Let's just put it down, homeboy. We'll just not pivot. We'll do the burpees like this. We'll do everything together at the same time. No pivoting, no back and forth. I'm not going to argue with them, tell them no. I was like, alright, sounded kind of cool to fucking represent. Like, check the Bakersfield boys, man. They're really fucking putting it down, man. They're putting the smash down on the workout. They're breaking it off hard. So that sounded kind of cool. But I told him, I said, alright, dude, we cannot pivot. And it's going to be a lot harder on me than it is him. He's way more in better shape. And he does this type of shit, motherfucking, for breakfast. I was down to do it. It's going to be a little bit rough. But I said, hey, man, when we're done, you're not going to come up with no more routines. Because I could picture him. He's the type of guy, after we do that routine, we're going to finish before everybody else. Because they're still going to be going. Because they're fucking pivoting. Him and I are going to get done a lot quicker, so we're not pivoting. I said, dude, don't come up with no more exercise. We're going to do the routine. We're going to finish for everybody else. But fuck it, we'll be done. Don't come up with nothing else. He goes, okay, we won't. I won't, he says. So, we do the routine. We're almost done. Oh my gosh, I was like, I cannot wait to be done. About 3/4 of the way through, I start feeling my tongue swelling. I wanted water so fucking bad. I started thinking to myself, man, this was not a good idea. It was summertime, it was hot, it had just rained, so it was humid. And here we are busting off this fucking hardcore routine, faster than usual. I just want water. All I could think of was water. I started feeling my fucking tongue swell. Finally, we're done with the routine. I walk over to the water fountain. Howard's like, hey, no, homeboy, you can't drink. Wait till everyone finishes working out, then you could drink. I turn around like, fuck that, homeboy. Fuck that, dog. My fucking tongue has swelled all the way up. Just from being dehydrated and just fucking working out too hard. As soon as he saw that, he's like, yeah, you get water. He pushed the button for me too. He's like, man, take 2 drinks. Can't believe my fucking swung. My swung had welled up like that. Couldn't believe my fucking tongue swelled. Just from the fucking dehydration, I guess. I can't believe homeboy tried to say, nah, don't get no water, wait for everybody else. Hell no, man, we don't have to show him up like that. We broke off a fat routine, get some fucking water, let's get this fucking tongue looking right. Another time, I had my tongue swell up. I don't want to tell you guys anyway, I just couldn't find a way to fit it into any kind of story. I literally injected bleach, slammed bleach by an accident. Went to my homegirl's house, shot up there a lot. She has a whole little area with the cup, the shot glass with water, and always has water in it. The shot glass and spoons, all kinds of shit. People just show up and they fucking shoot. They pick up their hepatitis C, whatever they got to do. I was there slamming one day, like I'd done 100 times before. She wasn't in the room. There's a shot glass right here, always has water in it. I guess she thought it'd be a good idea to take the water out and put bleach in it. Like, what the fuck? Not even saying that until it was too late. So I used the bleach. I'm surprised I didn't smell it either. Mixing my dope with the bleach, do it. And right when I do it, she comes in, she goes, hey, that shot glass has bleach in it, not water. I go, huh? And I felt my tongue swell up. I had to grab my tongue because I thought it was going to swell up so big, it was going to fill my mouth up and I wouldn't be able to get any air in and out. I could just taste bleach. Overwhelming. What? Oh my god, it was a nightmare. Plus I'm fucking rushing from the speed and just, damn, dude. Like, so that's how I'm leaving this earth, huh? Swollen tongue, imagine that. To this day, I fucking hate bleach. I cannot stand the smell of it. It'll give me a biggest headache. People know that too. A couple times I've gotten in an argument with people. Damn it. I've gotten in arguments with people. They start cleaning their house with bleach. They know that I'll get rid of me. Oh, you're gonna stoop that level, huh? I guess you want me out of here. Break out the bleach, start cleaning. I'm fucking gone. Deuces. Fuck all that. Out of there. Cannot stand fucking bleach, man. So, another time, let me tell you this, I had to do burpees, 123 for disciplinary. I touched on this in my video called Lost My Mind in County Jail. But I'll touch on it again real quick, kind of from another angle. I'm in county jail one time, totally lose my mind. Like I said in the video, I wasn't sure if it was from I'd wrecked my truck. I want to say car wreck, but can you say car wreck when you're driving a truck, or is it a truck wreck? Truck wreck, car wreck, whatever the fuck. I wrecked my truck, went to jail, lost my fucking mind. I thought it might have been from hitting my head in the dash, but I was taking a lot of Clonopins and Xanax and shit. So it could have been withdrawal and lost my mind from that. Anyway, I went in there, lost fucking touch with reality. Reality was out the fucking window, doing all kinds of weird shit. The craziest thing I can remember that I did, I had a shirt. Now the shirts in county jail are V-neck, and they're brown, and there'll be a pocket that says Kern County Jail. I saw one. I think someone gave it to me. It was too big. It was like 2X or whatever. Excuse me. I put this shirt on. The neck, the part that goes around the neck, around my waist. And so the sleeves I thought were pockets. And I tucked the sleeves in. And the part that's the Kern County Jail was right here. And I thought I said fucking Bulcrum or whatever. And I'd wear that fucking thing all over in my cell only. And I thought it was fucking brown cut off dicky shorts. And it was a fucking Kern County Jail shirt. No one ever said shit either. Like, damn. I didn't say a fucking word. So I'm losing my mind, out of touch with reality, in county jail. And I end up sitting down at the black table. Blacks have their own table. Whites and self-centereders, Pisces tables over here. They have a table. A black guy was sitting down. He had some pinochle cards there. And I walk up to him. I go, shit, you don't know how to play no pinochle, man. You don't know how to sling that shit. I challenged him to a game of pinochle. And I hate two people pinochle too. Pinocle's a 4-person game. Can't stand heads up, two people pinochle. Anyway, I challenged this black dude. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I sit down, him and I start playing pinochle. Everyone starts coming out of their cells like, what the fuck? The dude Billy, he has the keys. He's a skinhead. He has the keys for the whites. Came out of his cell and was looking at me like, oh, what the fuck? Well, a lot of the cells were closed because it was in D-Pod. They have rolling lockdowns. Only let 4 or 5 cells at a time. I think Billy was able to come out. She was a porter. He just gave me a look, eyes like this, eyes wide open. He didn't know what to think, to do or to say. Finally, the black dude ended up getting up and walking away. He knew something was wrong. Then Billy comes up. He's like, what in the fuck, Splinter? What are you doing? And Nick started kicking in. Like, whoa, I did something wrong. And I was like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, bro. And he's like, you trying to heart check me? He thought I was trying to fuck up just to see if he had the balls to do anything to me or not. So he's sitting there just dumbfounded. And I come up with the idea, say, well, dude, I'll do 123 burps for the house. My bad, I apologize. I'm having a hard time. I'm coming here withdrawing, showing what the fuck I'm doing. He's like, all right, bro. Now this is where I'm going with the story. So he had me do the 123, but the dude he had me do them with, fuck, I try to avoid this dude at all costs. I would have done him with anybody. I would rather done him with the fucking black dude I was going to play pinochle with than this fucking dude. He is bummed out. If you could sum him up with one word, just call him sad. This is a straight depressed type dude. Always bummed out. They should have called him depression. He'd be like, hey, what's up, depression? He'd be on, hey. Just a fucking bummed out ass dude. And a bummed out mood is contagious. I'll never forget the time I had 2 roommates. One of them's name was Time Bomb. I don't want to tell you the other one's name because I'm getting ready to clown him a little bit. 3 roommates. One's in his room. So Time Bomb and I go in there to check on him. Say, hey, what's up, homeboy? You know, just talk and kick it. And as soon as I walk in his room, I just felt sadness. It was just like dark and heavy in there. I was like, what the fuck? I walk in, hey, what's up, bro? And he goes into this story about how he wrecked his bike when he was a kid and his tooth fell out and he has gum disease. His whole family has real bad gum disease, so their teeth fall out. And I was like, I thought your teeth fell out from all the crack you smoked, but gum disease, huh? Okay, sure. Anyway, this long, sad story's telling us. I was like, bro, I gotta get him go out. Time Bomb, both and I, we walked out. We went in there all, hey, chipper and smiling. We walked out all sad. I grabbed a razor blade, slipped in my wrist and neck, handed Time Bomb, here, you want to borrow this razor blade, dog? The point is, fucking the bummed out mood is contagious. I walked out of my roommate's mood that time, like, wow, it was heavy. So this dude that he's supposed to do burpees with me, all bummed out, depressed all the time in there. It's like, fuck, it's not a good look for one. It's like, damn. What he was always tripping on was, here's what he would tell you over and over. I guess he just got out of the pen doing a decent sized term. We have something called West Tech, where you can go and take all these fucking classes at West Tech. He went and took all these classes, and he could not get a job. So that's what had him bummed out. That's what his trip, that's what he tell everybody. Dude, I took all these fucking classes at West Tech, and I couldn't get a job. I get out of prison, all I want is a job. I take all these classes. They told me take 1 class. They say take 2, you'll get employment. No, I take them all. Every fun class I have to offer, no one will hire me. He's like, damn, he was bum kicked. He let her fuck with him. So when I had to go do birds with him, I said, dude, first thing I said to him, no talking, man. Because I could picture him doing the burpees. He'd be like, 7 is the number of classes I took at fucking West Tech. 8 hours a day I sat at West Tech taking these classes. $9 an hour is what I'd be willing to work for since I have all these classes from West Tech. I'm like, nah, dude, no talk, motherfucker. Just depressed, moping around. Anybody who would go up and talk to him, they'd walk away like, fuck, he's talking about that West Tech bullshit again. He's like obsessed with it. He just couldn't believe he took all his classes at West Tech, couldn't get a fucking job. Well, bro, fucking welcome to reality, homeboy. Do you think it has anything to do with that fucking huge tattoo across your forehead? Just saying. He did impress me though, because I heard a story about him later. Now, we have a homeboy. He's real famous when he goes to Wasco State Prison reception. He always makes knives. Right away, he makes knives out of the spoons, the plastic spoons. Now, these knives suck ass. They won't go through a shirt. A homemade knife from the plastic spoons of Wasco suck. You'd almost have to walk up to somebody and be like, hey, hold still. Hold still. Got it? There you go, motherfucker. Take that. Wait, hang on. Hold still, you son of a bitch, you. Wait. You'd have to get like the softest spot. There. and maybe it would go in. They suck. But for some reason, this guy, he wants to make them every time. They're real wobbly. You can barely even get a point on them. I guess you can take two, heat them up, make them go together, give them a little bit of stability. But they suck. This guy always makes them. The guy I'm talking about was bummed out over West Tech. He got this guy as a celly. And I guess they had like an argument over the knives and stuff. But the dude, bummed out over West Tech, I guess had a dream. He was sleeping, had a dream that their cops raided their cell, found all these knives, lost all his time. Because you lose a gang of time overnight. They find a knife, first of all, you're going to lose 365 days if you have to lose. Lose all your good time. Then they'll literally send you out to fucking court and you'll pick up a fucking another term. You can catch a fucking extra 2 years over a fucking flexi, all shitty ass fucking plastic knife. Fuck all that. So this dude had a dream that the cops busted. He woke up the next day, grabbed the knives and the towel, threw them at homeboy's feet and said, "Get these things the fuck out of my cell, man, or it's fucking me and you." He's like ready to fight. He's like, "Get him out of here or I'll fucking bury him in you, homie." And he's like, whoa. Got rid of the knives. The dude who told me the story is the guy who made them. Because I ended up having him for a celly. My last time I was at Wasco. I was on A-Yard reception. They decided to shut it down and make it mainline again. Shot me back to D-Yard. And he was my celly. He had 5 days left. And I know he makes these knives. I'm like, fucking thing, is there any knives in this fucking cell? I'd hate for the cops come running in here. I got 2 days at the house. They find it. But fuck. It kind of fucks me a little bit. I just didn't ask him. And he was telling me how homeboy did that. Threw the knives at his feet. Be that as it may. We got through those burpees. He didn't bring up his West Tech bullshit. So I think I have something else to say. Hold up real quick. That apartment. Let's touch on it real quick. Apartment I told you about a minute ago with my roommates. That was the best apartment I ever had. I'll have a video dedicated to a bunch of crazy, random shit that went on there. I remember one time, I was in my room and I looked out and there was a tree. This tree only had like 6 or 7 branches. It was like kind of like a baby tree. It was small. And I saw 2 cops, 2 sheriffs like hiding behind it. And I was like, oh fuck, look at there's 2 cops like plotting on me. I noticed one of them was a black cop, and what she was she was a guard from Kern County Jail, a blue patch. In jail, there's a blue patch sheriffs on the streets, there's the orange patch. Now she had an orange patch hiding behind a tree, staring at my bedroom window. And I was like, well fuck, good for her. She's like a detention officer at Kern County Jail. She must have graduated and got the orange patch, so she's a street cop now. Here she is checking my pet out. Then there's like another cop, I saw like 3 of them hiding behind a small tree. And I looked again, and there was some in the tree. And there were small little branches. They're like shimmying up these branches and they start coming out from everywhere. Before I know, there's like 20 cops. And I was like, what in the fuck? No, man, I was like clicking my heels back together. Alice, take me back to Kansas, you bitch. I know that can't be a bunch of cops. No way. Hallucinating. It was off the hook. I ended up crashing out. That was crazy. Let me tell you another true story. When I was at Mule Creek State Prison in 2001, I must say that was my first violation, 2001. Everyone knows Mule Creek is PC. It was PC when I was there. There was only 1 good yard. I believe it was the level 3 with 2 yards. Level 1 and 1 good level 3 C yard. A and B were bad. I think one of the Menendez brothers was there. That was already PC and trash. But C yard was good in the level 1 in 2001 when I was there. It went bad in 2005. I remember it because I was at CMC West. They were stripping everybody there. That was in Mule Creek to CMC West when they made it all PC. I was there in 2001. This guy's my workout partner. Well, he wasn't my workout partner. He worked me. Hey, you can be my partner, I'll work you. I guess it would be like a workout partner. Like I said before, my first term, first violation or 2, you're not really hip. All these dudes have done gang of time. They prey on the people and they fucking hustle them. So yes, I got hustled a couple times. Here's one of them. This guy said, order some creatine. My dad ordered for me. It's kind of expensive, but in my first violation, your parents will have your back when you first started one time. Ordered some creatine, split it with me, he says. And he was a buff-ass dude from Sacramento. No, I'm sorry, from San Francisco. And he said, me and you'll work out together, bro. We'll take this creatine and blow up. I knew he had a good workout routine because he was fucking huge. I don't really have a routine to know how to do it, or how to take the creatine. So I ordered the creatine, gave him half, and he just fucking pretty much never worked out with me. I'd say, fuck it. So he got the creatine for free. I didn't give a fuck. But I just did my own workout, and I blew up. My brother said it's the biggest he ever seen me when I got out that time. It's because of the creatine. Anyway, this fool from San Francisco who fucking didn't work out with me. I didn't care because I saw him. He's like a dope fiend, pulling kind of scoundrel's moves. He had a fucking dope debt, and they were gonna get him, whack him. He goes after the fucking yard, climbs the tree. And the tree's not even tall. They're like walking up to it, man. And they can see him, they're like, get down, dude. Here, your shoes untied. They can literally tie his shoes. They can see it like hanging down and shit. Tie his shoe for him. Dude, get out of that fucking tree, bro. He was all just holding like this. No, man, they're gonna kill me. I got this dope debt. They could have started stabbing his ankle. He wasn't very high up. Cops had to come get him down. I was like, what in the fuck? So that's about it, man, that I got for now. I was going to break off some burpees. I'm not dressed for it. I got these. I broke it down, too. For the longest time, I'd see pants that have pre-made holes and rips. And I thought, man, those are fucking stupid. Why would you buy a pair of fucking pants something pre-ripped? Here I am fucking rocking them. Straight hypocrite. I broke it down. But I saw these and liked them. Some of them are cool. Not when they're totally shredded. There's like no thread there. It's like, what the fuck? They're shorter pants. But some mild rippage isn't bad. Not dressed properly to work out, otherwise I'd break off 123 right now, you feel me? Cut the string on this, set a fly. Peace!